pushing, never giving in. GDFL Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong.
For all the world like a footballer that day.
Umpires this afternoon, Eric.
In the Centrals, Clifton and Stokes. Boundaries, Kiss and Amos. And goals, Coulter and Gilson.
Rod's showing his age. He used to teach me at high school. Roddy's still going around. Good to see. Umpire Clifton has the ball in hand for the start of the first term here at Baker's Oval. It's going to be Reuter and Harris. Reuter goes up, tries to get it down towards O'Connor getting in there. Williams is also in there. Pack develops. Umpire lets it go for a minute and then says it's mine. We'll have a secondary bounce. And Nick Lacino comes up with a footy. That who number 12's him and Reuter. Umpire Clifton has it again. Big pack around the ball as he throws it up. Eugene Marcus, in fact, ends up going up for the ruck. Gets it only as far as Frank Ernelli. Pushed it forward. Chris Gemmell reads it better and plays on. Past Cam Pigley, goes wide, looking for his teammate. I think he might have found him. He has. It's Chris Barnett on half-back. And Barnett takes the mark. Plays on now, goes on that left boot, goes long towards centre-half forward, Senjoff from behind. He tried to work to the front. Great roving O'Connor. We just spoke about him. He goes long towards O'Leary. He's one out. He's in front, can't take the mark, has his recovery. It's not that good. Lacino's against him. That's Sam. Oh, off the ground, O'Leary has just missed. And it's through for one behind the first score on the board. And that is Sean O'Leary's behind. 1 minute gone. Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. And Sam Lacino with the job this afternoon to start off with on Sean O'Leary at fullback. It's going to be a big task for him. As we said, O'Leary, one of the leading goal kickers in the league. And he has kicked 29 goals to date. His brother's doing the running this afternoon. Spoke to Mick during the week, not too far away from coming back himself after a knee injury. So that's be good for East Geelong. Kick in now, goes towards Harris, the big man. It's slapped away, in fact, by his teammate in Hune. And it is out of bounds on half forward, northern side of the ground for East Geelong. So we'll have a boundary throw in. That wind that you can hear in our headsets is the wind out here. It's blowing pretty gustily down, straight down the ground, favouring East Geelong in this first term. Thrown in, Harris and Marcus doing the ruck contest at the front. Intervong gets it back to a standing start. Williams, he might have to handball it back to Intervong. Great pick up on the half, followed by Kiao, but he can't get away. Umpire Stokes said you held, and you held it too long, and it is going to be a free kick to the Cheetahs, and it's going to be at half back. Goes long towards Rathje, up against Hill, punched away, and Melville can't take it with him, and it will be a boundary throw in on centre wing on the northern side of the ground.
It'll be a good contest, Rathje and Hill, Laurie. They're both ball players.
Yeah, good players, Eric. And already now there's indication of West are trying to tie this ball up, and that's probably a good play.
Yes, ball out of bounds, centre wing on the northern side, and about to be brought back into play. Comes in, Reuter, clear tap down, doesn't quite get it to O'Connor. Purcell heads towards it, but it's a good pick up there for West Cricket, driven towards half forward flank in front of our broad. Oh, almost a great mark there to Gemmell, but not paid. Gets a handball clear, and players running pretty hard at the ball. Good work there by Gibson. Gets a handball, but interception there for West Cricket by number 17. He's
Sadler.
No, I think that's Melville, actually.
Melville, is it?
Yeah, Melville or Burke, that is.
Right, so we've got a couple of changes.
Yeah, I think that might be Melville.
All right.
We'll pick that up.
Ball out of bounds once again between wing and half forward. In front of our broadcast point here, we're on half forward flank on the northern side. Well, little flip over the top there to Williams. Now the ball goes forward to the lead there of, they had to pick up Flanagan. It is down the pocket. He flicks the ball back inboard, but good defensive work for West Cricket there, and they drive it back to centre wing. But the only, well, I was just going to say, if it wasn't a mark, it was a free kick to Reuter. The only one that went for the ball got dragged down after he dropped the mark and has the free kick. Well, that's a shocking kick, Laurie. If I were coaching, I'd give him a serve right away because the coach is only 15 metres behind, kicked it to the dead pocket.
Definitely,
and really needed the ball on the other side of the ground, if nothing else. So East Geelong, well, they're their own worst enemy at the moment, I'd suggest.
Yeah, well, look, we spoke about this last week. You have to use the wind to advantage, and that's not to the advantage there. You have to get across the other side of the ground.
Reuter puts it in front. O'Connor gets a quick kick out of the pack. Senjov in front,
That's
where you
better.
have to be at half forward. He's right on centre half forward. Goes now. Goes to the lead of O'Leary. Lacino from behind. Good punch down by Cam Pigley, but gets a kick away towards the cricket pitch area in the middle. Intervong off hand. Senjov's there. Coming through. Intervong again does well. Needs a handball. Got one towards centre half forward. Pretty open space there. Coming through the middle. Handball over the top might be okay. Or West. They had it and then they lost it. That was Chris Wilkie. It's still in the middle of the ground now. Pack develops. The umpire might have to come in and bounce the ball. He will do so. And just on the eastern side of the cricket pitch, right in the middle of Baker's Oval, we're going to have a ball up.
The pressure on the guys with the footy, Eric, is pretty good from West at the moment.
It certainly is, yes. They're doing very well. Umpire puts the ball in the air. Reuter can't get to it. Harris just taps it down with the left hand. Now it comes clear. Reuter leads in the race for the ball. In front of him was
Flanagan.
Flanagan off the right foot has hooked it round, and it looks a pretty good kick from here. The goal umpire says it is. And Flanagan's got the first goal of the day for the East Geelong side on the Victory Trophy scoreboard. 6.5 minutes gone first quarter. East Geelong 1-1-7. West Cricket and Footy Club yet to score. So that was good work, Laurie. Once the ball hit the deck.
And it was a good goal, Eric. He was in just what you spoke about 5 minutes ago. He was in the scoring zone.
They've really got to attack from that side of the ground, don't they, Laurie?
Definitely. I mean, that's common sense football, isn't it? I mean, it annoys you sometimes as an old coach when you see that sort of thing happen. And you know, I used to think before the game, you say, which way is the wind blowing? People should know that. You shouldn't have to tell them,
No.
but you've got to.
Back in the middle now, umpire Clifton throws the ball up. Harris, Reuter gets it down towards Nick Lucchino, who roves. Kick partly smothered by Williams. Goes towards centre half forward. Ratchie and Hill come out. Ratchie just tries to punch it on towards half forward. Murray and Jerry Manning getting across there. Manning leads in the race for the ball. Then Murray just happy to see it over the boundary line as three of his teammates follow him up there. And it will be a boundary throw in between wing and half forward northern side, just to the side of our commentary box here, which is on the half forward flank today. And it will be a boundary throw in with Andy Reuter and Andrew Harris to do the ruck contest for their sides. Reuter in front, Harris from behind, got it down. Rove though, off hands, goes backwards through the middle and getting a kick away quickly. That was Lynch, who's been playing pretty well in the seconds. Gets it towards Senjov at half forward, screws it around. In front O'Leary, can't take the mark. Wynn took it behind him and Sam Lucchino. Foot race Lucchino. And wants to go on the left foot, short little kick around, it's okay, finds his teammate, and that is Vinnie Lehman. Lehman plays on now and runs away, takes a bounce at half-back, goes into the middle of the ground looking for Harris. Reuter used the body, but too much to the umpire, and it will be a free kick to Andrew Harris right on the cricket pitch area in the middle of Baker's Oval.
I think that was a good decision, actually. I think he did put his body in there a little bit.
So Harris has got it. He goes wide towards half forward, in front Steele, good mark. Michael Steele, under 18 player up, gives it away, handball to O'Connor on centre wing, goes long, good kick, Marcus is in the gun here, and can take an easy chest mark, Eugene Marcus. And wouldn't be without a chance. Flanagan gives him a lead, O'Leary gives him a lead as well. It's a good lead, he's out in front, has the kick, got him, it hasn't.
There was a very good build up there from West then, though. There was a bit of good vision there, just didn't find its target in the finish, but it was a good effort.
Ball out of bounds, forward pocket for West Cricket, kicking to the western end here at Baker's Oval. Up high at the back was Reuter, taps it down, and the kick goes to half forward and in good position. Well, it was a good chip to where it should be for the West Cricket at centre half forward, but the East defence was equal to the task. Gee, it's pretty scrappy. Intervong finally gets it, kicks it toward the centre of the ground. Comes to ground once again. Vincent. And Vincent for West Cricket.
Very ball.
If umpire Stokes is consistent as he is, it had to be dropping the ball. Well, the ball goes to centre wing, falls into the arms there of Peters, has a bounce. Now goes to a long kick to the full forward position. In front there is O'Leary. Well, he's got the kick. Oh, I tell you what, it's a magnificent break. It's broken far too far.
Warney would have been happy.
It's gone from one side of the goal square to out of bounds to the left of that particular goal square. So it was a huge off break on that occasion, and the boundary umpire is stranded on centre wing. So the ball moved very, very quickly, Laurie, from centre to full forward then.
It certainly did, Eric. Got there and there, rate of knots, didn't it? And I thought that was going to be a Dacos goal, as you call it.
Certainly looked like it. Ball out of bounds now, 10 metres from the behind post, northern side here of the West Oval. Up high, Harris gets a tap down to ground. And again, the ball goes to centre wing. It's gone very, very close to the boundary. In fact, it's half forward flank out of bounds again. And we'll wait for the boundary umpire to retrieve the ball and again get play underway. In it comes. Marcos gets the ball down for East Geelong. Nice handball, but interception there for West Cricket. Very difficult to see them down in the corner. There's a series of handballs that brings the ball clear for West. Gee, I think they've overdone it a bit. Finally, Shane Manning gets it. He gets a handball further. And away go West Cricket, get the ball to the centre of the ground. Up, well, it's great roving by Lucchino. Over the top there, he's got Williams running. Ball bounces, he's in good business, but no, Dale Purcell intercepts, take the ball now. A terrible kick from him, but I guess he was looking for Williams. The kick not quite far enough for Williams, but he's fought hard at ground level. And, well, he's gone over the boundary line with it, according to the boundary. So we'll have a throw in centre wing, southern side of the ground.
We've been playing 14 minutes in this first term. It's 2-1-13. East Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club yet to score. Boundary throw in over the back, Melville. Got it to the front. Burton, handball towards Lacano, puts him under pressure. Shepherd for Williams. He's wrapped up by Intervong, loses the football. The big man's back there, Reuter. Handball to Williams. Gives a good Shepherd. He gets a kick away, Williams. Down the field, was it? Yes, it was. And it's against Chris Wilkie on Andy Reuter. So it will be down the field. David Peters has got it on centre wing. On the southern side of the ground, wants to drive it long towards Sean O'Leary. He goes there now. O'Leary comes from a long way, gets one grab, gets two grabs, and umpire Clifton said it's yours. And Sean O'Leary's got the footy about 40 metres out, directly in front.
I think the ball was really going too hard, Laurie, to get it in one grab.
It was going pretty quick, Eric. But the signs are already there, the early signs that Sean O'Leary's going to be in for a big day, I think.
It's 2-1-13. It's now 3-1-19 because Sean O'Leary's put it through for his second goal. And Geelong West yet to score Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 15 minutes now. And they've obviously got a direct route and a direct plan for Sean O'Leary this afternoon, Laurie.
Well, I mean, that's common sense. That's exactly where he should be, is
Yep.
in number one position there. And I think that's when you're using that end of the ground, no matter which side's playing that end, you've got to be in that position to capitalise on your kicks. Look, I think
the other thing, Laurie, I think it was a penalty for lack of discipline at half forward. West hit.
Yeah, exactly. And you just can't afford that, especially on a day like today. As you said, it gets down there so quick, and you're going to pay the penalty, and that's exactly what happened.
So a ball back in the centre with umpire Stokes, Reuter and Harris to do it all again. Up goes the ball. Well, neither ruckman get a tap down. Frank Ianelli takes the ball, but he's wrapped up very, very quickly by Reuter in a very good tackle on that occasion. So quite a little bit of arms waving. Dale Purcell having a bit to say in there to his team. Ball comes down once again. Melville tries to get the ball clear, but gee, it's pretty scrappy in the middle. A lot of players around the ball now, and neither side able to clear it. What's the odds on a free kick this time, Laurie? Reuter gets a huge tap there to half forward. Peters certainly held with that. The ball umpire, goodness gracious. Play on, he says. Comes to, that was Doyle for West Cricket, and the mark is paid on half-back flank to, who's that, Jason? Burton.
Yep.
So he kicks the ball back to the centre circle, comes to ground. West Cricket, there's Rathje, leads in the race for the ball.
Shepherd for his son.
He's trying to...
they were in two minds, weren't they? What's that? Oh, where's he plucked that one from?
Well, certainly umpire Stokes has found a new one because, well, in fact, that's about the only free kick he's given for the day, in the back all day. But there's Barnett clearing out of the danger area for East Geelong. Senjov can't get the ball up. Good work there in defence by Chris Leonard, and he runs the ball over the boundary line between wing and half forward for the East Geelong side.
Oh, Struth.
Well, I think the players are mystified, the commentators are mystified, and the ball's now back in play. Reuter, good tap down, only as far as Lehman there for West Cricket. Ball comes high in the air, players underneath it. Had to be, was that Williams?
Williams, yes.
Strong mark overhead, far too tall for Frankie Ianelli on that occasion, and took it one grab. Long driving kick, the ball's at half forward, up high was Murray there. It's picked up at ground level and had a pot shot, and well, the ball's still in play, and just about dropping the ball on that occasion, but different umpire in control, of course. So the ball's forced for West Cricket into the defensive back pocket, and there's a good mark there in defence by, is that Chris Leonard again? So he's doing quite well in this first quarter across half back, and well, he's holding play up, looks for somewhere to go. Kicks high in the air. It's made for the defenders on that occasion, and ball back into this. Well, they're trying to get it back into the area, East Geelong, but West Cricket defending pretty strongly there, Laurie, and kept the ball close to the boundary and over.
Well, they're certainly trying hard to keep it out on this defensive side, Eric. And look, they just seem to the skill area just seems to be lacking at the moment.
Well, it was kicked out of bounds on the full in the end by Andrew Harris. Nathan Murray took the free kick and put it straight down the throat of Sean O'Leary. It was a very good mark in a pack, and he'll be kicking from about 40 metres out, 45-degree angle, and he'll be kicking for his third. He's already got two. They're 3-1-19, the Eagles. The Cheetahs yet to score, and Sean O'Leary's got the footy just in the right goalpost. He should aim this. He hasn't. Oh,
yes,
well,
he's
made a knuckle of me because he kicked it. So it's his third.
The old inside out,
The old inside out, wasn't it? He's kicked his third. And it's the fourth for East Geelong. They go to 4-1-25. They lead Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Yet to score on the Victory Trophy's first quarter scoreboard, and we've been playing 19 minutes in this first term.
Actually, Jason, it was a good call from you. Then we were right behind that. The win. I was surprised to see that come back into the breeze, Eric. That was against the odds, really. And actually, it was a nice kick. And he's pretty switched on, I think, Sean, today. And I think he's come here to think he might have a good day. And all indications are that that's all possible at this stage.
Yes, it's 3 in the first 19 minutes. A good effort.
Back in the middle now, umpire Clifton has it. Harrison, Reuter again. Reuter goes up early, gets it down. And Ellen Intervon go at it. Falls into the cricket pitch area. Vincent, kick partly smothered, goes towards Melville. Handball on the outboard. It's okay to Vinnie Lehman. Kick around the corner towards Ratchie, right in front of our commentary box. Andrew Hill's there as well. And Nick Lacino.